Alright, so last week we got back to port. You'd finished your missions, you acquired some loot, and we're ready to acquire new tasks. Any reminders or main points you'd like to grab from last time to remind everyone?
Well, you actually started in on it. I knew we were planning to get tasks, and at the end of last time, Cookie was feeling remarkably accomplished. He wasn't sure at what, but he's just sort of figured out that he knows how to use armor now. He's playing around with the breastplate that Yonovan was using, and he seems to move pretty freely in it.
So make him feel like running away.
Oh yeah, you also know how to use that shield that you've somehow
That I've been
learned how to use
cheating.
before.
Sorry. I know.
Knowledge from backstory. Gosh, you're in the army.
Yeah, maybe.
If I remember right, his backstory says he was in the army, but he wasn't a very good soldier.
Yes.
Yeah, all I did was hide behind his shield.
Hmm. The hippo decided he's going to ship on with us after his previous contract got ended. So that's good.
Indeed.
Speaking of, where is the hippo? Oh, we had some business he had to take care of.
Yeah, he had to wrap up his contract, get everything signed off, and said he'd meet you back on the boat.
Okay.
Which I think Rio's taking a nap on the boat, too.
Dang.
Why am I not surprised?
Right?
Well,
Hey, you know, guys, what would be fun? Is that we put him on a different boat, but don't tell him? Of course, we wouldn't chip off yet, but
I'm pretty sure you couldn't move him without waking him unless you could, like, teleport him or something.
Is that a sleight
Are you
of hand
talking
trick?
about Rio or Ceradan?
Ryu.
Does anyone have a strong sleep spell?
I think Ceradan could probably move Rio, but you'd have to acquire his assistance, and he's not very quiet.
The answer is yes and no. I have a strong sleep spell, but it doesn't seem to work on player characters.
So, Cookie, any adverse effects for taking that gift?
No? I like this armor idea.
So are you stronger and smarter?
Nicely put.
I don't know. I do have... Dang. What's the hippo's armor class? 18? I have 19.
Right.
It would be nice maybe to focus on something a little bit, I don't know, more effective at damaging the enemy. But, yeah, you could pick up a shield. Oh wait, no you can't.
Oh, I could pick up a shield.
It would just count as an improvised weapon.
Blood force trauma.
I can lift the shield just fine. Actually, using said shield as a blocking mechanism is beneath me.
Yes, it is you who can catch arrows out of the air.
Yeah.
The Totally forgot that last week. I let
See,
myself
watch
get hit
this.
by an arrow that I didn't need to be hit by.
Cookie throws a dart at you, which you basically just catch.
Well,
So
first
that's how
off,
you
you'd have
work.
to hit me with it.
It is true. It does require you to make a hit for him to be able to use that ability.
But if he's just tossing it, anyone can catch it.
That's true. If he's thrown it with the intention of allowing you
Well,
to,
well,
it
let's
would
put it
allow
this way: if you hit me, I will catch it. If you don't hit me, I'm going to coolly toss my head to the side.
Mm-hmm.
As it passes
Shoot
by
this arrow straight at my heart.
Okay. Bye.
me.
Sorry, you mentioning that, I couldn't help it. Just came to mind and was just too perfect.
Okay. The dart does hit you.
Oh, I need to zoom in on that.
18. You can just hold Alt over it. It'll blow it up.
Congratulations, your dart attempted to hit me.
It does all of like 3 damage, which you can just catch.
Right?
Yeah. Now, does he choose to return it or not?
Yes, I do! I'm totally returning this! I'm just kidding. I'm not
Well, that would hit.
I was gonna
Actually,
say, that would hit.
it's totally cool. I threw a dagger at him. He can throw it back.
I think,
That's-
the thing is, it's like, hey, you drop... I think you dropped this, and I sling it back much more quickly than he'd probably like.
Okay.
That's funny. So, since I can get some armor, actually, I like the one Yonovan has here probably better than he likes it. Because for the most part, I'm not going to be running around with a weapon in my hand. But I think Yonovan could use the breastplate if we could find it.
What is Yonovan using right now?
Well, he was going to use this breastplate, just as regular breastplate.
Okay.
But I need it.
Right, but you're not using a weapon, so you get the +1.
Uh-huh.
Right. That makes sense. Well, you could probably buy a standard breastplate.
Yeah,
You know,
that's what
just
I'd
a
like to do.
Standard item, so sure. Any basic items are usually available
Yeah.
at their standard rates in town. As long as you're somewhere that's civilized, decent industry, and not outlawed, like, that one place you went where the weapons were outlawed. Well, as long as that's not the case, yeah, basic equipment's available. You just, as long as you're in a civilized
All right.
area.
Yonovan,
Yep.
what went down last week is that you got the armor because you were the only one who could wield it. And I went and bought my own, and I swapped with you.
Okay.
But we should... You need to find some way to set up a shop. So, what can we do? There's... How much space do you need for your shop? What kind of
I
stuff do you
mean,
need?
You're saying a workshop?
Yeah.
yeah, workshop. I need something hot enough to smelt metal. That's the hardest part.
Oh, I thought you needed space.
Well,
Well,
luckily
need
you
a-
can make the metal liquid, purified, but not necessarily heat to reforge.
right.
Reform.
I need. Yeah, I can. I have all the ore I need. I can do that very easily. I have those fancy little glasses to do that for me. Have you seen me do that?
Yes, I think once it was really interesting. It's been a while, though.
So I have the ability to, purify metal very easily, but I don't have the ability to heat it up to reform it.
You'll have to find a fire elemental or something.
Right.
I have one in my heart.
Fire elemental in the phlogiston.
I mean, I don't think Leok actually knows what's...
Need some kind of portable forge? Huh.
I mean, we had one on the other ship. It was great.
The other ship was quite a bit larger.
Yeah.
Most of the cooler places aren't going to work in the phlogiston, even if we had access to them, because dimensional travel doesn't work.
All right, money added to character sheet. Yay.
So, gentlemen.
So what do you need the workshop for? It's what you spend your downtime doing while traveling?
Yes, and it's how I make modifications to my weaponry and make armor. And I mean, I'm sort of an engineer. I make things. I have ideas and I want to make them. And until I made this and stuck in my bag and I hold it out to you, it's a it appears to have a couple of gears in it. It's a it looks like the missing beaters from the kitchen, and it has a crank on it.
Well,
it's a little stir.
that's, I guess that would save time. Wow, those go really fast. Okay.
And what did those do again?
Hey, whenever you make bread and stuff, it you need something like this. Usually you just do it with your hands. Okay.
I'd raise an eyebrow if I had one.
Huh. Have you considered a kiln? And could we install one, like, in part of the kitchen or something? But you couldn't, even if we were to get the metal hot enough, I don't know that you could really work with it without, anvil and other things that you need to do.
Unfortunately, Yonovan's workshop on the other ship was about the size of this ship altogether.
Wait, what?
I'm kind of exaggerating, but...
That's weird. Yeah,
but it was like a good 30-foot square.
Huh.
Yeah, I'm thinking, it's about the size of, like 10, 11, and 12 put together.
Yeah.
So he definitely couldn't have as big a nice, but he could potentially make something work here. It's up to you guys to decide where and what you want to petition the captain to allow such to be.
Oh, Cleok doesn't care.
So, at the moment, you've got both of 7 here are cargo holds. The most feasible thing would be to transform a cargo hold into a workshop. But even so, it'd be like 20 by 12 feet. Which, It's not tiny.
Pick the
You
cargo
could-
hold without the Firefly secret compartment.
Yeah, it's the kiln's the main part I need, and I don't know how to acquire one.
Well, how you acquire one is we start looking at port.
All right, well, let's do that then.
Oh
Okay.
no. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking the blacksmith shop, or just the blacksmith might have an
Oh.
old one before he expanded his shop, or something like that.
All right.
So I guess I'll do an investigation check.
What did you roll?
I have
I rolled an investigation check myself, a 17.
Okay.
About.
What are you looking
See.
for?
Want to help him find a kiln. So I'm going to suppose
Okay.
he's looking for black.
I rolled well. I'm
You
looking
did?
for a blacksmith shop to find maybe the one he uses when he's on the go, or he'll know where to get one. But I mean, it's those type of tools I want. So
Okay. You're trying to find specifically just something like a
a
small
small kiln. Yeah, it's like
small
a melt.
forge, or yeah.
Yeah. So that's a 23.
Roll me generic D20. So just no
You
modifier.
have
just
asked
a
the
D20.
captain this is okay, right?
No, we haven't asked the captain if it's okay yet.
3.
Okay. It was more of a high or low. Basically the cool factor in what you're able to find.
Functional.
Yeah. First, well, if you got high end, it'd be something, cool like the vials you found before.
Darn.
It happens, man. You can always upgrade. So you're able to find this blacksmith who's looks like he's actually just bought a shop and is setting up. But he has a cart that you see used to be his little shop of some sort.
Wow, nice shop you have here. Everything's so fresh.
It's new and I haven't even opened yet. Thanks.
Beautiful.
Well, I just got it built, so thanks, I guess. Can I help you?
I'm looking for a. I like to blacksmith on the side myself, but not as a profession, but And I'm a traveler, and I go on ships, and we go on long voyages. And I'm away from my workshop, and I'm looking to buy a sort of mobile forge that I can take with me in the ship's cargo bay.
Well,
And
I
I
guess you
figured
could buy my cart if you want. It has all the stuff to be a small mobile forge.
that would be awesome. How much are you looking for?
He's like, let's see. Does some calculations. I could let it all go for 100 gold. There's plenty, some supply of raw materials in there, and a decent kiln and forge and stuff. So yeah, anvil.
That sounds like a great deal. I'll do it. I hand him over the gold.
Okay. And you now can mark on your list that you have a blacksmith cart. It's basically he was working out of a kind of like a covered wagon cart thing that he kind of had this little area in as a little makeshift traveling forge.
Cleox wondering what's the catch.
Certainly nothing spectacular.
If you were there.
But functional.
Alrighty.
Cleoc, what are you doing while Cookie and Yonavan are off scouting out for this?
So first off, are we in the same port that we took out of, with the
Yes.
with
That
the
is where
illithid
she was
or
supposed to be dropped off. which is why the mission was posted there.
Yes. So I think I learned my lesson last time to not inquire about the squid heads. Out of curiosity, he'd look, kind of stroll through the docks and see what ships he could find. See if the old ship is somehow still there.
It is not. However, there's some similar ships to it, as well as a number of others. There's this weird little ship that, I mean, little in comparison to what you've seen other ships. It's obviously built for smaller individuals and has all these gears and widgets and things kind of just spinning around it. There's one like you were on, a smaller version of the one that you used to be on. There's a few of the tradesmen, which are the ones that you're currently on. And there's a couple small ships as well.
The only one I was looking for specifically was our old ship. So kind of browsing around.
Yeah, the dragon ship and your old galleon that you're on are both gone.
That's fair. So other than, the kind of hand waved it, but went to the bank, turned in blank gold for script.
Okay.
Beyond that, I'm very bad at looking for quests. Been kind of going with the flow, but do I need to update my equipment any? What would I even get?
Can I have a D8, please? So, Yonavan, after, you get your stuff, right?
Yep.
I'm talking with you, and we got the armor, and we're sorted with that. I'm like, hey, you know what? I wonder what this bag of tricks is all about. And I'm like,
oh boy,
reach into one and toss it out.
In the middle of town?
You know what? I wonder what's in mine.
Were you doing the rust or the tan?
The tan.
I've got the rust.
Okay. A bird comes out.
Yeah, an axe beak. Oh, hey, be nice and don't attack anybody.
I pulled a rat out of mine.
I know this. Here, I'll toss some like dried jerky.
I tossed the axe, beat the rat.
Oh, you have a rat? Wait, did you just feed him one monster from your monster bag?
Yep. I rolled a 1.
The rat is gone.
Well, okay.
I wonder what was in there.
You guys have seen Up, right?
Yeah.
The bird. The lovely noise it makes, the noise, the axe beak here does that at Yonaman kind of nicely after he eats the rat.
That's hilarious. That thing is not small.
No.
An axe beak is not small. An axe beak is big enough you could ride on it, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, that's why I was asking if you're doing this in the middle of town.
It's a tall, flightless bird with strong legs and a heavy, wedge-shaped beak. Has a nasty disposition and tends to attack any unfamiliar creature that wanders too close.
Unfortunately, you gave it the command immediately not to attack, so it kind of looks agitated there. And it was given permission to, eat the rat since it was thrown into its mouth, so it's a little bit happier.
So I'm imagining whatever town guard is posted, rushing to...
One-sided, perhaps.
Oh yeah, no, they're on their way now. You have a few seconds to decide what you're going to do before it goes ahead and they show up.
I don't think that's dismissible, is it?
You could
Read the
kill it.
rules.
Let me.
What have we done? Vanishes at next dawn or when it is reduced to 0 hit points.
So, how about you tell me, like, try to figure out how far we would be from our ship. What does a large flightless bird want? What would its nature dispose it to do?
Are
Like
you
an
familiar
You
with-
already described that it would be agitated.
Are you familiar with ostriches or emus?
Yeah.
Give this a little bit more foul disposition and a little bit more dangerous.
And a bit bigger of a, yeah, and call it an axe beak.
Yeah, like a vulture version of a ostrich or something.
Think me when I'm grumpy. Oh, wait.
Meh.
Wait a minute. Are they okay?
You don't tend to take people's arms off with your face, though, when you're angry.
Sounds like a Wookiee quote. No. And no. I do not want to attack a beast I have summoned. That would be silly.
Quick, stick it in the bag of holding.
Wait, can you?
No.
It's too
The
big for
bag
that.
of holding does not have oxygen in it,
That's fine.
and it would not fit in it.
That's the problem.
Also,
It weighs too much.
I
It'd
could,
split the bag.
I could see it. Yeah, breaking.
Yeah, please don't break my bag. It's only got 19 hit points.
Okay, so this is what I'm going to try to do.
Let it free.
Let it free? Are you crazy?
Tell it to run out of the city.
So the police are probably not happy with us, but let's go. We'll go, straight back to the ship. I was like, follow me, and don't attack anybody.
Go with the victim route. Go with the victim route.
No. Let's head back to the ship, because the only safe thing is to put this thing back on the ship.
I'd like to go to the market and peruse weapons.
You're going to what?
Look at weapons.
Okay, so you head off to the market looking for weapons. The other two are ushering your bird back. Kayak and Yannifer.
Do you have rope in your bag? Cookie?
Yes.
Put rope on its neck. Like we're leading it.
Sure.
Make it appear like it's under control.
Cookie grabs the elvish rope he's got, makes a collar so he can lead it.
And what was your command to it?
Follow me and don't attack anybody.
Okay. So it follows you, and you guys head back. On the way, you do get intercepted by some guards, and they're like, excuse me, what are you doing with this dangerous creature in the streets?
That was an accident, sir. Magic happens. We're taking him back aboard our ship so he's not dangerous and in the streets.
The creature must be removed at once, and you'll have a citation against you for your conduct.
Yes, officer.
Your name?
Cookie.
He writes it down. Ship?
The, Nereid?
Be off.
Yes, sir. I'm thinking back to the ship.
You noticed every couple blocks you see there's another officer watching. Obviously keeping an eye on you guys.
No fun. If they weren't watching, I was going to pull out my bag, stick my hand in the bag, and throw one out.
That was a dumb idea, but it happened.
I mean, if I got an owl again, I could tell him to go chase the guard.
So at any point, does our other companion here notice that we have a large bird with us?
Who are you talking about?
Cleoc.
No, Cleoc
I'm
went
not
to
with
bed
you
and
guys.
he now went to the market looking for
I
weapons.
know. We just happened to be heading back to the ship. We could have crossed paths, but if you went to the market, that's cool.
He came on the other end of the market, so you guys kind of exited out. He was kind of getting into the area where you guys were.
Let's see. I've got a large bird.
Anything particular you're looking for, Cleoc, or just window shopping, waiting for your companions?
Kind of window shopping. I'm restocking. I'm topping off my arrows. I'll probably be looking at bows because I know that I've got a pretty decent long sword as is.
Okay. Are you looking for a longbow, or just seeing if there's anything particular?
I'd probably certainly look for a longbow since that's what I'm specializing in.
Okay. Yeah, you find a number of shops have some longbows of varying design.
Does this port have any sort of landmass attached to it?
Let me repost the picture for you, since you seem to have forgotten.
Yeah, thank you.
This one goes all the way around, not just halfway like that.
Okay.
But that gives you a reminder. So you tell me, is there landmass associated with this city?
No, I
Or
can't just set the bird
spaceport?
free in a desert somewhere and let it be okay.
So I actually don't see this. We'll see the picture ship.
I posted it in Discord.
Oh, in Discord.
Yeah. It's a picture from Treasure Planet, if you're wondering.
I wasn't.
Ah.
You know, the problem I have with this is even if I view this animal as willing to obey orders, at some point or other, they're basically like a small child. And they're going to forget that they were ordered. If I order this bird to stay in my room, it's going to absolutely trash the room.
Feed it to the demon in the captain's quarters.
There's no demon in the captain's quarters.
Whatever that thing is.
There's nothing in the captain's quarters.
I can't remember where they caged the thing.
What thing?
There was something.
No fun for me.
I'd have to rewatch the video and find exactly where he was describing all of the stuff.
was.
So, Yonovan, there's Cookie goes and talks with the captain. So
I'm not joining Cookie for this.
So I made a little problem. I opened up my bag of tricks trying to see, what it did, and I summoned this guy here. Best I can tell, it'll stay summoned until it's killed or until tomorrow comes. And it'll obey my orders, but it's otherwise a bird that'll probably not be happy anywhere or anything I tell it to do.
And what happens tomorrow?
It goes away.
It states it disappears?
Yeah.
Okay. Cookie, why in the world would you play around with a magic item when you're not on a planet and you're in the middle of a city? You see the issues here?
Yeah.
Okay. So what do you intend to do with your bird?
Really, the only thing that makes sense, unless you had another idea, would be to kill it, because it's not going to be happy obeying orders.
Okay, so how do you plan on doing that?
Well, Yanovan, will you help me?
Yeah, I was wondering if it will it continue to take orders after you damage your own creature.
Oh, heck no, it won't. We'll go up on deck, and Yanovan
Hey,
and I
not
will
on my
take care
ship.
of it.
Don't
Oh.
break my ship.
Then
Do we have anything heavy to tie to it and toss it overboard?
can I just?
And what? It would just float there.
Oh, jeez.
Try and be creative.
Um.
I realize it might lack some humanity. I mean, if we all hit it at once.
Actually, you have a very interesting point.
And we can tie it down. It looks rather squishy. If we tie it down, we have advantage. It should be easier to hit.
You can summon other creatures out of your bag of tricks to help.
As he reaches for the D8, thinking. It's a great idea.
Okay.
If you're holding a D8, you should probably put that down. But just saying.
I'm not rolling.
Captain said not on his ship, though.
That's right on top.
Oh, I know what I want to do in town.
Dang it.
Try to put it to sleep.
Hmm.
Do you have a sleep spell strong enough to put it to sleep before we attack it?
That's not going to help us.
I mean, we could tie it up. That would help us. I'm not sure how friendly it would be to being tied up, even if we're technically friends.
What's your plan?
And then one check here. Yeah. um.
I'm just afraid of using the thunder cannon near town too.
Dude, I don't. Well, it obeys orders, but I don't know how long it obeys orders. Okay. Here's what I'll do. I'll take it up on the deck of the ship and order it to you know, sleep. Can you order something to sleep? Probably not.
Oh my god, what is that thing?
Take a nap. Oh, hey. This is my new friend for today.
Haven't you ever seen a pet axe speak?
Um,
I thought you had more sense than that, Cookie. You know we can't take that on the ship.
he'll be gone tomorrow.
He's
My friend
nice.
for today.
They currently had him on the top of the ship, debating what to do.
Just don't leave the ship. Don't leave this top area, and don't attack anybody. I'll bring you some food.
He turns around and slams a barrel and it breaks in half.
Holy
He proceeds
crap.
to head for another thing.
Stop! This is not working out.
Is this from that bag thing you have?
Cleok.
Cleac, I need your help.
Cleok.
Yes.
There's a little booth that you saw, like, not far from the ship. Like, there's a little traveling booth. They have some instruments. You
I
get
will
one if you
check
want.
that in a moment.
I think now that the three of us are here, it is time to finish this. I'm sorry, Mr. X-Big here cannot be very polite. He has to be ordered to be nice, and this is not the right time. So, roll initiative.
It's using your dex mod, right?
Yeah.
6.
Cleox at 14.
Cookie?
I got an 11.
And you said you had a 14, Cleok, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Cleok, you're up first.
Oh, let's get this over with. I charge her with my lungs.
Okay, roll an attack.
11,
That'll hit.
I think.
Yep. That's the armor class.
Yep.
Wow.
Actually, that's a 12.
That's
I need a D10. Four plus 5 is 9. Get this over with. Flurry of blows. First attack. That'll hit. I need a D4. Roll the second attack while I wait.
You're just gonna kill it by yourself.
That'll also hit.
Wow.
6 plus 8, 14,
So how much total you do?
plus 9 is
23.
23.
It's dead.
Black walks up, slashes it, and just decimates this thing.
Who wants dinner?
It disappears.
Does
Yeah, it would have been disappointed by that rat you fed it. As soon as it ate it, it would have disappeared from its stomach.
Yep, it does.
His
vanish.
intelligence is like 2, so it might not have known any better. Quit being an idiot.
Well,
That is
I am
true.
me, but I won't do that again.
Its intelligence is quite literally a 2.
Hey, Yonovan, can you fix that barrel?
No.
Huh.
There's
I thought you
rather-
had Mindy.
I do have mending. That's not a small mend.
Oh.
And I go to the instrument vendor and look for a loot.
Well,
She has a basic loot there for you. Nothing spectacular, but it'll suffice.
It'll work because my loot was also very basic. As long as my talons won't be cutting strings or anything, I will purchase a loot. Assume it's
Okay.
book price.
Mm-hmm. It's nothing spectacular, so yes. Only special things are outside book cost.
Boo. I would, with an 11 investigation, I would like to go find an armorer. Or not armor, an armor, a weapons place.
Okay, you find a
Wanna
weapons
find
place.
I want 2 small crossbows.
Okay. Light crossbows, too.
2 light, yes.
They have them. They're very bland, basic. You're really not impressed with the marksmanship at all, but craftsmanship at all.
That's
it's
okay.
Just 2 little ones.
I need them for supplies. Yes, I'm gonna use them, tear them down, and make ultralight crossbow.
And since it's been a long time since I've actually strummed an instrument, I go back to my room on the ship, assuming I have a room, and I see what I remember.
Roll a history check. How
How
much gold?
much do I remember about playing my instrument? Not much. You have lost your loot proficiency.
Cookie doesn't feel good about today.
How would you roll?
I rolled a 3.
Nice.
Well, at least the bag of tricks. So that one is for danger time only, huh? I won't be finding friends out of my bag of tricks.
You would need one of the other bags of tricks, like get a
Are
friend.
really good, animal handling checks or something. Okay. I make sure to pick up a replacement hooded lantern
Okay.
while I'm out.
You might want to get a replacement barrel while you're at it.
Okay, those could both be found in a general goods store.
Yeah. That sounds like a great idea too.
Well, there's
You're rich, Cookie. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Anything else you gents want to do? You still need to find missions at some point.
Yeah, we need to find the missions.
I would like to pay for the 2 light crossbows and 100 darts.
Okay.
I'm guessing that's around
Mundane items, standard book value.
Yeah, okay. So that's 50 gold plus the darts are. I guess it doesn't say how many. It's for 5 coppers. 5 copper each.
They should have a number there that says how many.
Berg.
They come in sets of 20, so the cost is for a pack of 20.
Okay.
So quiver is, you want 5 gold for your 100 darts, and
That's 5 copper for 20 darts.
Darts
the quiver itself is
It's
a
5
gold piece,
Is a gold piece?
but the ammunition, crossbow bolts are a gold piece for 20.
Okay. Well, I'm not getting bolts for a crossbow. I'm getting darts. I'm breaking the light crossbow down and making that tiny hand crossbow. that uses
Okay,
darts
but
instead of bolts.
keep in mind, you might be using the wrong words here, okay? Because 20 crossbow bolts weighs 1.25 pounds, and each dart weighs 1/4 pound. Darts are thrown weapons.
Yeah, their darts are big thrown weapons.
Yeah. I want to make a pocket crossbow that shoots darts instead of bolts. A tiny little bow.
Okay.
So you're thinking more
So
like
I'm getting 2
plain
light crossbows
darts.
as supplies to break down into making a just so I have
Right.
spare parts. I'm buying
Okay.
parts to make an item.
Then yeah. Then you need 5 gold pieces. Oddly enough, the same price for 100 darts
Okay.
and 100 arrows and 100 bolts.
Okay.
Oddly enough.
Sure.
Play out trolling investigation. Go find quests after you're satisfied playing.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a 7.
All right. So I pay the 55 gold.
Okay.
I'm on
I
my way
got a
back to the ship.
5.
You got a what and a what? A 5 and a...
Play out gold is 7.
So 7 and a 5. Wow, you guys are getting really good missions.
Uh-huh.
I said at the very beginning that Kleok isn't good at finding missions, and that's why he was hoping someone else would do it.
Does
He
someone
did better than someone else.
does someone else's basement full of rats needs to be cleaned out? So many of those lately.
Yeah, yes, I feel like we are going to be cleaning out a cellar full of rats. It's like we're playing, the beginning quest of Baldur's Gate.
Hey, that's a good game.
It is a good game. But one of the beginning quests is, it's like, oh, you better go kill a bunch of these rats in the cellar.
And that axe beak would have been nice if that's what we were doing. Just,
Yeah.
hey, go eat everything in the cellar. Thanks.
Also, I'm sad Rio wasn't with us because she would have been lying out her teeth for you.
Huh.
Or would have run off at the very beginning. Either one would have
Well,
been
I
great.
thought about ordering the axe beak to keep Ryu company, but I thought that might go down badly.
Just a bit.
Donovan, were you going to look for missions at all, or just leave it to Cookie and...
These guys are incompetent. I might as well investigate. <clears throat> 19.
The first letter is the name of the person who found it.
Founded what? Cool.
Zuzu the Grim sounds pretty interesting, honestly. Who doesn't like Zuzu the Grim?
I mean, I kind of want to visit the dwarven city of Hognister myself.
That's true. An angry elf.
Cleoc would want more details on the pilgrims as to, one, do they need a ride on a ship, and two, how many of them are there if they do need a ride.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
There's another dwarven one.
Yep. That's what I get for rolling 19.
Because Cleoc might decline his on the spot, if only because of logistics of it.
Yeah, a group of pilgrims.
Angry elves need hugs. I don't know about that.
He's probably guilty.
I like the sound most of that, the merchant. Another dwarf? Ancient dwarf aristocrat.
He's probably guilty.
Clear his name against charges of heresy.
Cleoc is declining that on principle of how the last investigation one went.
Yeah.
I'm with you. Huh.
I mean,
Yet another dwarven. A sage. To escort. Now, why would you need to escort a family heirloom?
a lot of escort missions here.
Another escort.
My first vote goes to killing Zuzu the Grim. I'm also curious about this evil curse.
While you guys are looking over the board, you see there's a number of other people there looking at the board as well, discussing which missions to take. You also see one person who's a fairly small build and has just like a leather tunic on, that they're kind of picking on that he's there by himself. They're like, hey, what, you think you can do a mission by yourself?
He's with us. Leave him alone.
The guy walks over to you. Yanovan, roll a perception check.
I'm not good at that. I perceive nothing.
He looks at you, feel kind of warm or uncertain what, but he's like, have we met?
Nope.
What is it you do?
We go on the missions that are on the board, make some money, save some people, get some loot.
What is
Just
this,
general adventuring stuff.
What is this money and loot you speak of?
I mean, look at the board. There's rewards for completing missions. So we pick missions that don't require us to compromise our values, and we go complete them.
What are values?
You have values? Oh, I'm sorry. You've been... That was...
What are values?
What is important to you? These are values.
Oh. Helping people.
Oh, good. We like helping people too.
Cookie.
Do we really have
Roll a
time to
perception.
babysit another amnesiac?
What is amnesia? Amnesiac? What is amnesiac?
Ah, I thought that 18 was gonna land there. 13.
Better than me. Go 5.
What does he look like?
Something seems slightly off to you. But the only thing you're able to peg down is his eyes seem to be glowing.
Hi, my name is Cookie. I hold out my hand.
He looks at it, kind of confused. Yes? You Cookie.
Yes.
Good.
What is your name?
Me? I call... Nurasil.
Nurasil. What are you doing here, Nurasil?
Trying to spread light. What are you doing?
Trying to spread light.
He holds his hand up and just like light starts emanating from his palm.
Oh,
Hey, look. So,
you are indeed.
why don't we take you home?
What is home?
The place you stay.
I don't have home.
You seem to know what you want to do, but not understand what everyone else is doing.
I don't know people very much.
That's okay. You can learn.
That's why I'm here, too.
Oh. You like to spread light. You like to help people.
Yes.
So I'm all for helping the boy out, but do we really have room on the ship for someone else?
The ship can actually contain up to 25 people.
Oh. I mean, well, our new captain seems to do a pretty good job at, finding a bunch of misfits. Maybe he'd fit right in.
Are you calling
is
him a
misfit?
He's light.
Are you?
I start whispering a prayer that I learned, traveling with the monk in an effort to remain patient.
So
Immediately he sees you
guys,
doing that, he's like, do you need help? Can I help you?
I ignore him.
Huh.
I continue my little prayer for just a moment. Try to take a deep breath.
You do notice he does have a med kit on him. Or healer's kit.
So, by spreading light, do you mean healing people?
Sometimes.
So tell me, what god do you worship?
What is God?
So most people I've seen back on my world that exhibit ability to shine light from their palms, take power from a divine being they worship, draw power from. And so I'm wondering who gives you your power, or who do you pray to for your power?
What is pray?
It's kind of what I was just doing.
Oh, so who do you pray to?
I wonder if I can do that. Cookie starts flipping through one of his cookbooks.
Oh dear.
Hmm.
Yonovan starts backing up.
I guess if I did pray to somebody, it would be Lathander.
Do not know Lathander. Is he nice?
As I to look up Lathander just to make sure that he, just to make sure I don't mess up any of the details on him.
Lathander's the deity of light.
Yeah. A deity of creativity, dawn, renewal, birth, athletics, spring, self-protection, vitality, and youth.
Yes.
That's a lot of stuff. What was the question you asked me?
I do not know Lathander. Who's Lathander? Is he nice?
He's... So I can't say I've actually met him, but he is portrayed as being very nice.
So
You
you
could say that he also spreads light. Well,
that's confusing.
I do not contain the power to commune with the gods, much like the other.
Well, I talk with Nahara, and she gives me power.
You talk to who?
Nahara. She's the traveling star.
You talk to the stars?
No, just the star.
Oh. I got it. Cookie, chants a few words while looking at the pages in the book, and suddenly the book lights up like a torch. Not fire, but light up. Ah! Cookie closes the book.
So Nahara.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure that I already know the answer to what this is going to happen, but I'd like to do a religion check on the name.
Opens the book. Light comes up. Closes the book. Light goes away. That's cool.
I guess that replaces your lantern.
That is a
no.
It really surprises me. Religion's nth and not wisdom, but that's 16.
Yeah, you recall like all the pantheons of Faerun, but none of them mention this name.
I can't say I'm familiar with that deity, but you know, granted, we are up in the beyond the sky. I guess it would be not unsurprising to have more deities up here than there would be where we come from, Cookie.
I guess so. You know,
I don't think she fits the term that you speak of that. Like, I see her and talk to her.
I don't know much about, the clerics and priests.
By and large,
you don't
where we came from, but
you said you talk to him, but don't see him or know him. That seems strange.
But you see, I lack the power to make my hand glow like you do. I haven't been touched in such a way.
No, I just make deal. She helps, I help. We're friends.
Silly out of character question. I think it's we've been with Ryu long enough to know that she's a warlock. Right?
Yes.
So what I don't know is if we've been with her enough to piece together. Well, I guess we know the general warlock lore.
If
so.
you're out of character, then may I suggest that it'll occur to you that you might, there's a rod of the pack keeper that we have lying around.
No, I gave it to him.
To who?
Cleoc.
Okay.
You gave me a rod of the pack keeper?
We already had one, so.
Oh,
You already had one, so we just got a second one.
Oh. I gave you the transforming rod.
Yeah. A deal?
Yes. She wanted someone to help and spread light, and I wanted to leave a dying planet. So she taught me and helped me, and I left, and now I try to spread light.
I whisper to not Cleoc. I whisper to myself. The great old one is whispering to me. I whisper to Cookie. So that sounds like a warlock, but I think of most warlocks as to wanting to devour your soul eventually.
This guy seemed pretty light side.
Yeah.
I think he could use some help figuring out the world.
I don't disagree there.
So, was it Niali? What was it? The
It's
name?
in the
Can you?
chat for you.
Thank you, Nurisil.
Yes.
I was wondering, digs around in my bag a little bit. Would you find this useful? Hands a rod of the pack keeper over.
What is this? It looks like
It's something
kind of
for
thick.
people who make deals.
Oh, it would be nice.
Yeah, we have a spare of that. I thought you might like it.
As I look up the book price for that, it's like, look at all the gold to give. Go ahead.
Was that it's a +1, right? Package?
Yeah.
So it's +1 attack and +1 DC.
Yeah.
Thank you, Cookie.
Yeah. Hey guys, I'm looking at this list of things here, and I'm thinking there's like 3 separate escorts. Y'all want to try an escort mission? I don't like the angry elf.
Yeah. And last time we tried to find a daughter from someone that didn't work so well.
Yeah, that's true. What about the
Is this the one
dwarven
who got the
escort,
nifty device?
Erisys? Or we can do the pilgrims.
Cleoc would have wanted to gather
information. I would like
Cleoc's
to
not
do,
sure we can even do the pilgrim one.
I would like,
Actually, it holds 25 people. What am I saying?
I would like to acquire the information about where all these are located in conjunction with each other to know which ones are in the same direction, which ones are in the same quadrants of the universe, per se.
Yeah.
Fairly diverse locations. Let me see here if there's any that
Are there any two that are grouped together, kind of thing? Can we put down a map and just like plot direction?
Who's got astro navigation? Or yeah.
Cookie, you'd be best at that.
I'm only halfway there to completing it.
Yeah, but
I thought someone else had completed it.
No one has yet, I don't think.
It's not really
Okay.
bad.
All I have on my character sheet is one notch, and then I know how to pilot a key because I was pretty good at doing the one thing.
Yeah, so.
So,
Okay. We got anything learned?
Cleoc wants to test his martial prowess more, so he's more for killing this evil-sounding dude, Zuzu the Grim.
I don't know that that helps anybody.
That's fair.
I know our captain likes helping people. Our new friend here kind of likes helping people. I like helping people. I do like killing things too.
Cleoc doesn't care. All he found was, escort a bunch of pilgrims, and it's like, this is the only one written in a language he could read or something.
helping people
He
sounds
doesn't
good.
read Dwarvish. It's like, what the?
Is posted in common.
Not helping my case. For my low rolls.
I didn't say they're all posted in common. I said that one was posted in common.
So where is Hagnestir? Dwarven City.
You need to find out.
I'd like to investigate that first one. See where the pilgrims are, where the city is.
The one that Cleot got?
Yeah. Does it have information on it with who put the billing on it?
Yeah, the elf named...
Yeah, but where is he that we can reach him, kind of thing?
have that specific. But you could ask around and probably find out where to find them, because they're usually from people that are in port.
I ask around. 16 investigation.
At this point, Cleoc gets annoyed at someone without specific instructions and will just ignore any bills like that in the future.
Well, no, the person's name is usually someone in port. It's just you have to find where that person resides in port, unless you already know them. So, Erdinan is actually typically frequents a establishment not far from the docks, actually, in the means of trying to be locally available. He's one of the deal brokers that is commonly used.
Alright, well let's go to him. Are we going to him?
Yes.
Okay, so you guys go and find him. He is there. You walk into his establishment, you see it's a little office, and he has lots of contracts posted there, including the one that you've seen.
Hello, Erdhunen?
Yes.
We found a bill for escorting a group of pilgrims to the city of Hagnestir.
Indeed.
So, where are the pilgrims and how many first? So, if we can
They are here
transport
in
them.
port. There is, I believe, 12, and their ship was wrecked, and they are looking to complete their voyage.
Okay. 12. And how far is the city?
Let me see. If you stop at every sphere on the way there, it seems to be 4 spheres away.
Okay. Is there a particular danger expected with this mission?
Not as far as I am aware.
Okay. Thank you.
They have paid their payment that I now hold for whoever completes the contract. And upon returning, it shall be here. Or deposited into the bank if you wish upon completion. Do you wish to undertake this contract?
I will need to discuss with my compatriots.
Very well. If you choose to do so, please return.
Okay. We leave and talk outside. Hey guys, this seems pretty straightforward. I don't know how much of a quest it is if we're just basically transporting people. And that's going to be pretty close to the limit of what our ship can handle for capacity.
Assuming you don't summon any more axe beak.
Well, we probably won't summon the X-Beaks.
This is not a good quest for a ship. Think about the denizens of our ship. We've got a necromancer who's running around with an undead servant. Got a monster on board that, if one of the pilgrims might get too close, might eat the thing if it's feeling especially if it feels like it actually has a death wish now.
Okay. Good point. Let's not have human cargo. So,
one person to escort, probably okay. A whole bunch of pilgrims, probably not good for our ship.
Okay. So,
they're just dwarves.
Yeah, well, 2 goes to 4 goes to 14 really quick.
No, just 12.
Oh my gosh, did you really have that in mind? 13! Alright. Well, we've got the, I don't know that an evil curse is really what I want to go in on.
But it would be fun to get rid of. They're bad.
Huh. You're not a fan of evil curses, huh?
I don't like dark. I don't like evil. I like light.
And it would be helping people. Well, guys,
Your
we
two
could.
friends are quiet.
What?
Your friends are quiet.
They are quiet.
Sorry, I'm deep in thought.
Oh.
About nothing.
Okay.
What's your favorite place to be?
Yes.
That's Pooh's line. My favorite thing to do.
Are you in deep thought for 42 minutes?
Okay, that was obviously a conjunction of deep thought and 42, which is interesting.
No, I don't believe I was in deep thought for that long. Actually, most of the time I leave the talking to the people who are good at talking.
If you find yourself in deep thought, though, please get the point of view gun. So basically, it comes down to: do you want to try and escort a valued heirloom of some kind, or try to investigate and obviously clear an evil curse?
No one wants to go hunt down Zuzu the Grim?
I mentioned hunting him down, but
The last time we tried to hunt something down, it ripped a hole in our ship.
Don't.
But hey, let's investigate what Zuzu the Grim is, okay? Because you're interested in that.
Yeah.
And I know that some of our absent members might be for that too. So, what is Zuzu the Grim?
18. And you got a lot too.
You find out Zuzu the Grim is a assassin who's been working here in the Katun port.
Oh,
He
it's on
tends
here.
to
I don't have
remain
to
in
go
the
anywhere.
shadow side.
Interesting.
so somebody posted a bill in port to find and kill an assassin that's working in port.
This seems like a trap.
So is the client still alive?
Unknown. Hadn't found that out.
Let's go
We
find
should
the
go
client.
find out.
Let us go find the client.
Roll an
Okay.
investigation.
Can I use my old roll? But I guess not.
Oh, you did roll last time? What'd you get?
I rolled a nat 20.
Nice.
That's a 9.
22.
You guys are able to find that he frequents a certain tavern, and you go there, and he's just kind of in a cranky stupor in the corner.
Well, I'll go over and talk to him.
Life is vain. What do you want?
So, why are you wanting to hunt down Zuzu?
This is time to die.
What did he do besides be a gun for hire?
That does not matter. What matters is I have money and willing to pay for his head.
How much?
It's
Was that on the?
Yeah, it was a quite large sum. It's about 4 times the going rate for most others that you've seen of that sort.
Is it more than what people normally get charged by an assassin to go kill things?
Well,
From
since you're
our-
not familiar with assassins, you wouldn't know.
Okay. From our super high investigation rolls on Zuzu in the first place, did we gather that he is a gun for hire or that he just likes to disrupt things?
He is a assassin, is what you found. And
Is he
he's-
wanted by the law?
Yes.
Okay.
Now, they're not on a pursuit to acquire him because they tend to not be able to have such a presence in the dark side. As I told you before, it's a ring, and one side basically is always in shadow, the other side's in light.
Okay.
I don't know that our friend here.
And we're talking about, I think we're on the same page. And we're talking about bringing our new friend here, who's
Naive gullible.
well,
Not
super
an
gullible, but
impressionable?
also is a freaking
Awkward.
glows in the dark.
You don't want light?
They might not like light on the dark side.
He moves his hand, you see it disappears.
So light is usually very good, but this mission, if we're thinking about trying to get rid of a bad person.
I don't
But,
need light to see, it's just nice.
You don't need light to see?
No?
Wow.
It's just nice.
Well, what do you think about this mission?
Don't know.
Yeah.
Is it bad, or bad to get rid of bad, or is he bad, or is it bad to do the bad to the bad about? Yeah, I don't know.
Fair.
Oh, guys. Y'all want to do a hunting mission? Well, at least it's local, so it's not really the whatever
If we
the
do
captain
the hunting
cares.
mission, I want Rio with us. Because Rio was able to find stuff in the dark side before.
Who is in Rio?
We
One of
have
our other
another friend.
companions.
Oh, friends are good.
Honestly, we should probably stop here and pick up next week.
Yeah.
We can do that. Sounds like a plan, gentlemen. We will see you next time for more fun.